Hey everyone, I'm here with JP Gulbis, who's one of the guys that we work with, and we actually came to a Grand Prix, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
So it's this horse jumping competition. We're up in just outside of Caledon or Bolton, someplace up north a little bit, and it's been great. It's been an awesome day, and as usual, when I'm doing something that I'm not completely familiar with, I ask a million questions. So I've been asking JP questions all day, and one of them was about the cost of horses, and I realized they go from 10,000, tens of thousands of dollars to over $1 million. And I was like, well, I don't get it. Like, why would anyone with money, maybe with 250K, maybe if you have $20 million, you want to spend 250K on a horse just for the heck of it? But why would anyone else really want to continue to buy these horses for tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars? I don't get it. Just because they can jump over a couple fences, right? There's got to be something more to it. So JP kind of answered to something, and it brought everything just crystal clear again back to the principles and the basic principles and fundamentals of investing. So maybe you can share with me the answer to that, share with everyone so they know.
Sure, yeah. I mean, it's much like an investment property where a good property will cash flow a little bit. You don't want something to lose money. So much like that property, a horse, a good horse in a week will pay for itself. If it produces a little bit of money when it's younger, great. But where you really make the money is in the long-term equity, right? So once you put in the years of development, then you get a horse to a point where it's winning, gets to the bigger competitions and it's winning big purses. And that's much like pulling the equity out of the investment. Where maybe like a student rental or something, or a flip or something, you're starting off with something and you maybe bought it for cheap. It's going to take a little bit of time to actually get it to a point where you're going to be able to pull some decent money out of it. So,
no, I think it's similar. So let me sum it up for a second. So there's two things you're looking for. I mean, you're looking for long-term equity because you're trying to, by developing this horse from a young stage into a good jumper or a good racehorse, whatever the case may be, you're building equity in the horse because there's two things that are happening. You're actually getting cash flow from the horse as it continues to win.
Yeah.
So it's initial.
That's right. It's just generally not a lot in the beginning, but a good investment, like a good property, like a single-family home, let's say, for example, because you only have one horse, like one property and one tenant. If it's cash flowing a little bit, you're okay. But if it's losing money, it's maybe not the best investment.
Yeah.
But it's the long-term
maybe not,
equity. Yeah.
Absolutely not. Yeah. So yeah, the whole losing money thing, we're kind of against that, right? But we got the cash flow, and then over time, that cash flow continues to build. As you build that little bit of cash flow, you build the horse over time, and it becomes this better horse, a more developed horse, and then there's equity in it, because if you bought it for maybe $50,000 or $100,000, you can resell the thing for hundreds of thousands of dollars or $1 million if it's a true winner, right? So that's the whole goal. Just like anything with real estate investing, you're looking for the true winners. You invest for cash flow because that's what you want to take you to the point where you can cash out that equity. So it seems very similar. So it's just funny that all these investments, they come back to the same core principles. And I mean, truly, that's what makes a difference between sound investments and investments that generally go a little bit sour. So if you're looking for good investments, you want to follow those core principles to increase your chances for it. So I think that's it. This was an awesome day. You probably saw the horse making some jumps today. It's too bad we didn't take this video when the grand jumps were going on. There's this big arena behind us with all these jumps, and it was some good things. So Captain Canada won, Ian Miller. See, I know my horse jumping now. And until next time, your life, your terms. Take care.